How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without being cheap or going to Starbucks. Or you've been watching my series. I had 6,417 views on my how to pay off your car loan. And you guys have only watched like 1 minute to 1 minute and 30 seconds of that. Why don't you go watch that? Because you got 35, like 20 million people 30 million people out of work. I live in California, so it's probably at least five or it's going to be like at least 3 to 4 million here. So our employment rate's going to probably shoot up to 16% or 15%. And I know some of you guys got cars. I see you. I see the Chargers, the Mercedes, the BMWs. I see you guys pulling into Amazon. I had this one guy when I'm going to work. He has like the two-door CL500. He pulls into work. Of course, one of the headlights is out. But hey, I know how it is, man, when you guys have more car than money. So go back and watch that 16,417 videos. Views. Go watch that, man. And that's why you asked me, why do I have a program for 197, 397, 697? It's 3.3 million. There's 6.6 million people who file for the unemployment benefits. Those are the people I want to help. I want to help you get back to work first. Don't get caught up in all the Democrat stuff about $2,000 for $2,000. What is $2,000 going to pay for? Why don't you make it $10,000? See, we'll talk about that later when I have my Sunday conspiracy theory. But for today, I'm talking about real things. So go back, watch that video, make the check out to Martin Morris, P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California 92402. P.O. Box 540, San Bernardino, California 92402, Martin Morris. The reason I want you to write the check out to me, you gotta learn how to float a check, man. This is like the calm before the storm. Now they're letting you guys get out of your house. This is like work release. Why don't you guys go to the beach, and after the beach, come home? Yeah, I know some of us who know what it is to be on work release, or like something like, hey, don't leave the city, son. Or you know what? We coming looking for you with the posse. So yeah, people are gonna be going out. They're gonna be having fun. Then they're gonna realize, wait. In a couple of weeks, that $600 bonus from the government's gonna go out, and now your check's gonna drop from like 3,000 to 2,400, and you're like, okay, it's paying for my car, trying to pay for my house note. That's $1,800. Oops. These are going to type, and that's when people are going to start complaining. What happened? What's going on? We need to open up now. So if you're California, that May 15th date, I'm willing to bet you one free call that happens probably by May 12th or May 13th. I could be wrong. I think it may happen earlier. I can see the Democrats are talking. I want to talk politics, but after that, Shelley Luther or something got released, and the Supreme Court tossed it out, saying you can't put people in jail just because they violated an order because you made up some stay-at-home restriction for some bizarre thing where you have millions who are infected, but only 5 to 6%. It's going to be crazy in the next couple of weeks. But what I want you guys to do, focus on getting that job. As soon as these companies open up, they ain't going to be working on no federal money. They ain't going to wait on no PPP program because half of them were going out of business or losing money even before then. So they want to just get those doors open and get the cash coming in. And that's where I want you guys to come in, going like me. 2 interviews. So I have 1 job application I'm going to send in for the contract. I'm going to finalize that. Have 1 final interview on Wednesday, 1 final interview on Friday for the 2 commission jobs. Because when you know what commission is like, what you're going to do now. Looking for a job. That's where you got to learn how to work for free. When you look for it, don't count the unemployment, because if that runs out, you're done. They don't care. So basically, you're working for free. That's why I want you to hurry up, get that job quick. We'll say, oh, well, we're going to reduce that because we're going to help this. You don't care about. You want to get to a company that has some money. Say, hey, Martin, I want you to get in here. Let's call some of our past customers. Let's let them know we're back in business. Let's see what we can do to get them going again. Hey, can you ask us for some referrals? Okay, that's okay. You don't get them today, Martin. Go back, follow with them. Ask them, hey, even though you're upset, even though you want to do this, hey, can we still come over? Even though you think you have limited money, hey, is it still, can we come over, take a look, see what you got going on? Because you already have been spending more money. You're like the government. You already know over budget. You've been over budget all the time. You bought this house, you know you went over budget. You said I was going to pay $150, but oh, I just love the backyard. I love the view. You want 10 or 15,000 over. So You know what it means with an over budget. You find somebody like who doesn't know how to sell. You can sell them on paying less, but for me, you're gonna pay me more. So that's why I say, don't be afraid to ask for the money, man. It's going. I was at Albertsons yesterday. Yeah, all the food was back. Was it? What? March, April. We didn't have orders past May, March 15th. I went April, yesterday, May 6th. So I mean, I had to go 1 month. I think I went 1 month without having toilet paper or like scrambling for toilet paper. Then it came once April came, only thing I couldn't find was biscuits. Black man couldn't find biscuits, but I gotta lose some weight anyway. So I'm glad you guys ate up the biscuits. Canned food, I don't eat canned foods anyway, man. And whatever pasta or top ramen. Are you eating top ramen, man? You have high blood pressure? If you don't, you will soon enough. Get rid of that top ramen. That's why I want you to go out there. Be the first to go out to that employer and say, hey, I want a job. I'll work for commission. I'll bring in food for you to eat, and then you give me what to eat. You tell me when the check's gonna come. Tell me how the deal's gonna close, and that's how I'm gonna work on my budget. Your first job when you're out of work is to learn how to work for commission. And you're working on commission trying to find yourself a job. You're going to the interview. When you're driving, you're putting on your clothes, you're going in there, you're selling yourself. This is the time. You got to just get out there. Why everyone's kind of like in a daze, kind of like they know what's going on. But the students who's sitting at home, you going to be a lawyer? You going to be a lawyer, man? They sent you home. Or you have all the school teachers that are home, send them home too. Just say, hey, all they care about is liquor stores, man. Can you sell lottery tickets, man? You gonna sell that lottery? Can you sell a 40? That's what I'm saying. So this is the time. Go to my programs, $197, $397, $697. During this economic thing, ask for the money, man. Do like corporate America. Give me my motherfucking money. I'll get rid of all these people. Okay. Even if Biden is in his office, I say, I'll move my company to Timbuktu. I'll move it to Jamaica. Give me a tax break. Take my tax break. Sleepy Joe say, whatever you say, boss. Yeah, you want to see somebody who be like a boss? Watch these Democrats. Yeah, boss. But I don't want you to do like that. I want you to go in there when you're looking for a job. Don't be a yeah boss. Don't be a yeah boss. Because say, hey, this is my pay range. This is what I'm going to do. Let's evaluate my productivity. Am I worth training? You may need worth training. There may be a disconnect. Like I tell you, once you get laid off, you're going to at least take you a year or 2 years to find an equivalent job if you want to still try to stay in the same industry. So don't be afraid if you get fired from the first job, the second job, the third job. Your goal is just to learn how to make money. So when you go to each job, where have you been? Well, I was working at this job one day, didn't work out. That's fine. Where'd you end up? Well, I went to another job. I was there for 3 weeks. Everything was fine. But then one of their primary clients went out of business. And so I was like the last one in, first one out. I could have stayed at a reduced salary. But I said, I can do that, but let me go out and find something else. So I'm still at company A, but I'm also can work here at company B with you part-time. So I want to stay engaged with them. So maybe, hey, things don't pick up here, or if you have something go wrong, I can work part-time for you, part-time for him, find someone else, but I can still bring these skills that I have like that. Yeah, that's good, because like during the regular, that boom economy, they were afraid of spending too much because they didn't have a lot of sales coming in, so they didn't know how to justify it. And now they kind of can get you at like some price they can like in their mind afford, but you can say, okay, you get me at this price, but hey, if I get above this certain quota, what can you get me? So that's what you got to do right now. So when you go in, you don't want to go in there desperate looking for a job. You don't want to go. Don't be a yeah boss. You know, yeah boss. I'll just take anything. So that's okay. We're going to send you to stock the cooler for a while. Then I'll send you to clean the garage, do this and do that. But the problem is, you don't want to be desperate, because the problem is desperate people, they do dumb things. Like, for example, I was working as a lead generator with this one girl who was a comedian. She was going out just getting leads, and then you kind of, but the problem was like the corporate office didn't know how to nurture the leads and build the leads. So that's why I said, hey, be careful just kind of like pressuring people on the leads, because when you call or try to convert that lead, that may not call. And that's what happened. And then we had leads, but the leads weren't solid. And then the corporates, they're panicking because the company got sold to someone else, and it was a mess. So you want to get those leads, but just, hey, follow up. And that's the problem. Just because a customer comes in doesn't mean they're going to buy. But I want you to be the guy that says, hey, you know what? Give me all those customers who didn't buy, because they probably could buy now. So you got that list to build on. Then you're going to follow up. Then you're going to build a referral list. Then you're going to call back, hey, how are things going? Then you're going to go for the second sale. Don't worry about them. I'm still learning too. When you go for like the third and fourth sale, that's what I'm working on now too. When you say, I can go to first sale, I go to second sale, go to third sale. We're talking about giving them new sales. And don't worry if they say no, blah, blah, blah. Hey, 35 million people sitting at home. You see what happens when you say no and your company doesn't expand or doesn't have any type of any type of other structure or other avenues to help? That's what happens. So the reason you want to go wide, because the wider you are, the more they'll listen to you. Like the student, go home. High school, grade school, college, even Ivy League, I don't care. Go home. You're a student. You're like a money waster. You may make the state look good, but otherwise you're about as useless as the dog, my barking dog that I'm trying to get rid of. Give the barking dog to the neighbor. No, not give the barking dog to some relative who's psychotic, living alone, trying to get rid of the dog because you don't want to pay the dog. That's what it is when you don't have money. You're just an annoyance. And I don't want you to be like that. That's why I had the program. She said, hey, Martin, I don't have any money. I don't trust you. Like I told you with my engineering exam. 7 years to pass that exam. 3 years, they tried to do it the cheap way, listening to people, trying all these different strategies. And then I finally took one course. Oh, that course not going to work. Take another course. That course not going to work. I'm just going to go try to take it, failing. He said, okay. What I know is not working. Listening to them is not working. Just only taking one course and just trying to do it again is not working. You say, okay, I'll take this course. What can I take from it? So then you start breaking down. What is the strength of this course? And you take the strength of that. Take that, apply to your exam. Okay, let me go to the next exam. Take that exam, apply that, go to the next course, 7 years, pass the test. It's like a difference between 100,000 and 200,000. So for each year I failed, I made about $13,000, $15,000, man. So every time I failed, it was like $15,000 closer to getting to that goal. So if you don't have the confidence in yourself, if you don't want to take that extra $600 you're getting, give me $197, $397, or go out and find an extra $97 and give me $697, then join the 100,000 subscriber program. Join the channel, comment, subscribe, stay connected, man. In a couple of weeks, people are going to start running out of unemployment money. They're going to get tired of going to the once you get that unemployment check, tired of filling out that little section, what jobs have you been looking for? What jobs have you been looking for? That gets old, man. I told you, 95, $1,440. That's how much I was making. Some of you guys are getting $3,600 a month. You take some of that money, pay for the house, take some of that money, pay for the car, take some of that money and invest in yourself. Let me know. And then if some of you guys are just going to go on your work release, if you're going to leave the house, at least go out and read a book. Look at the channel, 16,417 views. Go back, if you have a car, go back and watch that video. Watch it for 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's one of the best videos I've made. And then comment, subscribe. Let me know how it's helped you. Let me know what you think I can do to update it. Take care.